once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I do. Oh, someone warm like you would make my dream come true. Yeah, yeah.
What's up, George?
For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can't take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me.
What's up, man? What up, Moses?
Sorrow hurt me, not like it hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me.
It's my jam right here, y'all.
Mary wants to be a superwoman, but is that really in her head? But I just want to live each day to love her for what she is. Mary wants to be another movie star, but is that really in her mind? And all the things she wants to be, she needs to leave behind. But very well, I believe I know
You very well.
Wish that you knew me too
Very well.
And I think I can deal with everything going
through your head.
Very well. And I think I can think very well. Wish that you knew me too very well. And I think I can cope with everything going through your head. Mary wants to be a superwoman and try to boss the bull around. But does she really think she'll get by with a dream? A woman wants to be a superwoman, and I just had to say goodbye, because I can't spend all my hours not to cry. But very well, I believe I know you very well. Wish that you knew me too very well. And I think I can deal with everything going through your head. Very well. Think that I know you do very well.
Nah, man, it's Steve Wonder, baby.
Like I know you very well. But I think I can deal with with everything going through your head. Oh, very well. Down, 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 very well. Wish you knew me too very well. And I wish I could think of everything going through your head. Very well. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 very well. And I think I can deal with everything going through your head. When the summer came, you were not around. Now the summer's gone and love cannot be found. Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love? When the winter came, you went further south, parting from love's nest, leaving me in doubt. Where are you when I need you, like right now? Our love is at an end.
Right on, Daryl. What's up,
but
brother?
You say now you have changed.
What's up, Sister Strange?
Will reflect love's past. When the winter came,
you were not around. But I'll be grooving,
boy. The bitter winds, love could not be found. Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love? Our love is at an end, but you say now you have changed. But tomorrow will reflect.
What's happening?
Spring will fill the air. You will come around. Is it summer love that will let me down? Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love? La 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 la.
Ha ha, y'all, ha ha.
I need you right now. Right now, right now, right now. Yeah, yeah. Where were you? I needed you last winter, my dear. Oh, yeah. Need you, baby. I 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 need you, baby. Oh, where were you when I needed you?
Hopefully y'all can hear my voice. Hey, man. Y'all talking about the old infomercials, man. So hopefully y'all can hear my voice okay. But under over Stevie Wonder, man, and Superwoman. I appreciate y'all stopping in the building, though, man. So, one of my favorite YouTubers, man, next to Mad Head Doctor, man, is a guy named Keyboard Musician, man. And Keyboard Musician is I first heard him go in on Brother Polite and Sonetta, man, and it was fantastic. So he recently has went in. You guys know how I feel about Umar Johnson, man. Oh, he was gangster, man. Yeah, he was gangster. And so, again, we're gonna listen to some keyboard musician, man. You guys know how I feel about Umar Johnson. You feel like I feel like he gets it in, so literally gets it in. So we're gonna play some keyboard musician, man. Listen to what he got to say. You may hear me laughing, man. I might say some shit, man. Feel free to chat along, man. Give your commentary, man. But we're gonna do a keyboard musician, man, listening party, man. We probably go in for a couple hours, man. You know what I'm saying? After we listen to Otis Redding, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna start it up, y'all. So I ain't gonna say who turn this up, man.
But when she gets weary, a little tenderness, yeah, yeah. You know she's waiting, just anticipating for things that she'll never, 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 never possess, yeah, yeah. But while she's there waiting, and without them, try a little tenderness. That's all you gotta do. It's not just sentimental, no, no, no. She has her grief and care, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the soft words, they are spoke so gentle, yeah. It makes it easier to bear, yeah. You won't regret it, no, no. Young girls, they don't forget it. Love is their home, happiness, yeah.
Now, Miss Otis Ready, brother.
But it's all so easy.
Otis Ready, man.
All you gotta do is try. All you gotta do is dance. Roll her where you wanna. Squeeze her, don't tease her, never leave her.
What's up, Shoot? What's up, Suge? What you doing, brother?
Peace and happiness, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you great, man. Hear you great, man.
How you doing today?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Chilling, you know what I'm saying? About to do a little listening party, man. My guy, keyboard musician. You ever heard of him, bro?
Absolutely not.
Oh my God, man.
I was hoping I didn't miss it.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is about to be some good laughter, man. It's about to be some good laughter.
Speaking on Umar, huh?
Oh, buddy, he gets it in, man. He gets it in, to say the least.
Sit back and enjoy this one. Did you get the email I sent you?
Yes, I did, man. Good look, man.
You like? I mean, how you like it, man? Be honest.
Yeah, man. Shit fly, man.
Okay, I'm gonna put some more together for you, man. I want you to send me that other one.
Okay, for sure, man. Yeah, I'll get that to you, man.
You know, I'm gonna do everything I can to help, man. It's like
Right
you, brother.
Right on, man. Right on. Appreciate that, man.
That's
Appreciate
all I
that.
wanted, man. I'm about to sit back and watch, man. Shit, I ain't got much to do anyway.
All right, man. Me, you know, I got stuff to do, so I'm gonna get some work done, man. But I'm gonna laugh, man. That's
All
my
right,
that's my
and
guy, man.
if you got any when you send me the other thing, the other logo, if you got any quotes or recommended text, add that to it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I could, put my twist on it or whatever.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, man. So, man, other than that, man, I'm out of here, man. Peace and happiness, everybody out there in the chat. I see one of my long lost loves. I think I'll just shed a tear alone. Peace and happiness, everyone.
Peace and happiness to all the living organisms.
That's right.
All right, y'all. You know how we always started off here. Let's kick it off real quick. Hold on a second.
Watch where you walking, nigga. Hey, what you say, nigga?
Watch closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment. Webster defines the nigga moment as a moment when ignorance overwhelms the mind of an otherwise logical Negro male.
What did you say, bitch, nigga? Hey, squeeze it, nigga.
Causing him to act in an illogical, self-destructive manner, i.e., like a nigga. Nigga moments are unpredictable.
Hey, wait, man, wait. This is stupid. Hey, you right, dawg. Look, let's put the guns away and go on about our business. Freeze!
But they all end up bad. If they had their own category, nigga moments would be the third leading killer of black men behind pork chops and FEMA. It's a fact. Now let's see how a nigga moment affects a white man.
Prick. Watch where you walking, bitch.
What did you... Wait a minute. I'm white.
Where you going?
I'm white.
Don't you ignore me. This is a perfectly good moment to throw your life away.
Oh man. There we go. My baby lions, man. Baby lions, man. They always get it done, man. All right, man. So let's get this Umar, man, and Umar Johnson, man, and keyboard musician, man. So give me just 1 second. Let me get to it, man. All right, so very first video we're gonna listen to is let's see. Let's go back, man. All right, this is gonna be a year ago, man. It's when Umar Johnson first speak about he first talks about Umar Johnson, and he talks about Umar Johnson is actually going in on Tariq Nasheed. So now I gonna listen to that one, man. Let's listen to this one, man. Hold on. Umar Johnson can't speak without telling lies. This is at the this is 7 months. 7 months ago. So let's go ahead and let me put him in here real quick, man. Jesus, try a little tenderness. Hey. Yes, that applies to this one as well.
I want you to understand something right now. Umar Johnson does not deserve to address any type of public. Let's go back to this man using donation money to buy women. Not his own money that was set apart from the donation money that people gave him for a certain reason. Okay? He used that money to buy women of the night, hotel rooms, and Lord knows what else. I mean, At some point in time, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wake up and realize that this man isn't who he said that he is, and move on. You don't continue supporting someone that isn't getting the job done. I mean, let's just set the lies to the side just for a minute, and let's just focus on what he is so-called getting done. Because that could be your argument. Well, you know, yes, he lies, and yes, he spends donation money on a piece of ass every now and then, maybe even some drugs here and there, but at least he's getting something done. You can't say that. You can't say that at all. He isn't getting anything done. He is the only one that's benefiting along with everybody else that's doing the same thing, just a different way. Tariq Nasheed, for instance. How many more movies is this man going to create? And not a single movie has changed anything for anybody besides himself and his family. How come the rest of you aren't benefiting off of something that's been deemed to be so important that everybody needs a copy? The only reason that he wants everybody to have a copy is because that's more money in his pocket inside his bank account. Now, if he was giving this away for free, then, you could have an argument there. But it isn't being given away for free. Okay? So how important is it? If it was important enough, it would pay for itself through the information, the so-called important information that's inside of it. He takes the money and he gives you this so-called valuable information. They all do the same thing, just a different way. This man, Umar Johnson, if even I can call him a man, he has been caught up in yet another lie. This isn't the first lie that this man is told that's been exposed. He tried his best to lie his way out of this stripper situation. Oh, she was angry and she was mad and she was a woman scorned and this and that, until she started saying, listen, nigga, if you don't stop lying and admit to this, I'm going to expose even more. He shut up too, because he knew that she was serious. But somehow he was able to navigate through all that bad storm and still have people give him money toward a school that still isn't in existence. There will be no school. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Just because you see a
shit, Umar gonna be in Nap on August 18th. You know what? I'm gonna fucking be there, man. So I got that business for him, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a conversation if the nigga ain't locked up by then, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, fuck it. I ain't gonna say if he ain't locked up by then, man. I'm looking forward to meeting Umar face to face and call him out on his shit.
Building that's run down, and this is going to be the Marcus Garvey Academy of Negroes and slaves, and get the fuck out of there with that fucking bullshit, man. He's hyping you up to give him even more money because he needs even more money to indulge in the things that he has been indulging in all the while. He'll tell you that, or better yet, he'll come down on a certain type of Negro, but he is that certain type of Negro himself. He is. But somehow he was able to fool you into believing that he isn't. You choose this person for your leader oh my God. It blows my mind every time that I think about it. I mean, a long time ago, even before he got caught up with that stripper, he was caught in lies. And even before that, all this time combined together, 20 years plus, thousands of dollars later, and no change. Nobody wants to pay attention to that. But that's the most important thing right here. No change, no change, no change. What is he doing then? Start asking the important questions. What is he doing with the fucking money? What has he did with the money? Nobody else is able to benefit off of donations that's been given to him for 20 plus years. What in the hell is going on here? But you don't want to ask any questions because you don't want to get put down. You don't want to be made fun of. You don't want to be that guy or that girl.
She follows me on Instagram,
asking
Hadley.
these important questions.
Karen
You
Ringo,
tell me
man.
that you would give money, but you don't have the right to ask any type of question that has not been answered yet to date? That makes no sense to me. Anybody else, you would have crucified. You would have nailed to the fucking cross. But because it's Tariq Nasheed, because it's Umar Johnson, because it's Brother Polite, it's okay. It's okay. Even if they never accomplish nothing.
What's going on, Miss Unique? How you doing?
For what? Then you might as well just come out and say, you know what? I enjoy taking care of these niggas. I enjoy raising these niggas because I enjoy filing them on my taxes. That's the only benefit that you would ever get with giving them money, filing them on your fucking taxes. Other than that, you don't benefit. They benefit. They take your money and they do the very things that they come down on others for doing. They do the very things that they come down on others for doing. Drugs, buying women, and Lord knows what else. When we expose these things, you see it in black and white. You see the tangible evidence. And it's the truth, and you know it's the truth, and you still ignore it and say, I'm still going to donate money to these people because you are involved in a game. It's a fantasy to you. It's an interactive game that you have been playing for years. You choose one side or the other. And no matter what, you support that person. Even when you know that person is a stone cold, degenerate ass liar, you will still support that person. The fucking dedication. If you show that much dedication to the right thing, Jesus Christ, we wouldn't be facing a number of problems that we have been facing for years. Those problems would have been solved years and years and years ago. But you show all this dedication to these fucking degenerate ass Negroes that get nothing done. How many more movies is Tariq Nasheed going to fucking construct and sell to you? He'll sell this to you and you give him the money. That's the only benefit of him creating any of these movies. And he, yet and still, is the only one that benefits from this. Oh my God. You can't see it. It's like you want to be blind on purpose because you don't want to see it. You don't want to hear it. You make excuses up for these Negroes. You try to distract for these Negroes. I mean, it's just horrible. It's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. It's beyond your stupidity and your ignorance. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in trouble. You keep choosing the wrong leaders. We are in trouble. Because when the shit hits the fan, they gonna leave you high and dry. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna be by your side. They tell you all these lies for now just to get your money. But when something happens that you really need them, they won't show. I can guarantee you. What they will show is their true colors, their real intent. And in a way, they have always shown you their real intent. But again, you close your ears and you close your eyes because you don't want to see it and you don't want to hear it. You want to still be a part of this fucking game that's being played for years and years, 20 plus years. No change, no progress, nothing positive that we can see that can be accredited to these Negroes. All the money, millions of dollars, all put together, millions of dollars that's been passed from hand to hand. Millions, 20 plus years, almost 30 years, and nothing has changed. My God, I mean, when are you going to realize that nothing will change? This isn't the way. It's time to do something else. It's time to be a part of something that will show progress. That's common sense, ladies and gentlemen. Where have you put your common sense? Did you put it in some kind of fucking drawer and shut it up and lock it and said, well, you know, I won't need this for a long time? You don't understand the decisions that you make, especially giving money to these Negroes. You're taking away from the real need.
Hey, what's up, sis? How you doing?
I often say there's real need around the corner, 5 minutes away from all of your locations, and you overlook those needs to give these Negroes money that's 1,000 miles away. I can't fathom this. I mean, you try to make sense of it, and you can't make any sense of it. It blows your mind every time. Yet they continue doing the same thing. Umar Johnson has been caught up in so many fucking lies that you should know by now that this Negro is a liar. This degenerate is a liar. That is his title. He is a liar. It's been verified. All the evidence. He's a liar. And he will continue being a liar. He wants your money. That much is true. He could care less about you. That much is true. When the shit hits the fan, he won't be there for you. That much is true. He called one of our brothers a trifling ass nigga, a trifling ass Negro, because he couldn't give more than $20. Right then and there, all of you should have said, I'm done. I'm done with this Negro because I see his greed. I see his intent. He wants money. He doesn't care about change. If these Negroes cared about change, there would be change because they would have dedicated themselves to having change come about. All of these Negroes claiming to be doing this and claiming to be doing that, and all the money they receive and all the time that has been invested into them and all the time that they have had to produce a change, not a one of them has come up with any one even little minute change. What does that tell you? They don't want change. If change were to come about, you wouldn't need them anymore. Like you need them now. Like you really need these fucking Negroes now. They take your money, they waste your time, and they do it all over again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. They doing the same thing this year that they were doing last year, the same exact thing in the same month. June, July, August, it's all the same. The only thing that changes is the year. If you don't give them a certain amount of money, notice how agitated they get. And they start attacking your integrity. Oh, well, you know, if you don't give money, see, this is why we can't have any change. And this is why black people is like this. And like, we've been like this. Even when you were receiving the so-called proper amount of money. So what's your excuse then for having no change? Oh, well, you know, we need more time. You got that time. It's 10 years later. Where's the change? Well, now we need more money. You see how it goes back and forth? It'll never.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
End. They don't want it to end. If it ends, their money ends, and then they're in trouble. 100% of that money comes from where? From all of you. I can guarantee you that. Just think about it. All that money comes from where? From you. So this is why they get agitated and angry when they don't receive a certain amount of money, because they can't pay those bill collectors. They can't do what they want to do with their own lifestyle if they don't receive enough money from you. And they always have some kind of plan or scheme. I want to create a movie. I want to write a book. I want to fuck all that shit, man. Ain't none of that shit produced not a one piece of shred of a fucking change inside our society. It has helped no one but them. Can we agree on that? I mean, that's elementary shit, man. That's easy. You don't have to research to find that out. This man has been caught up in yet another lie. He has been exposed. I'm anxious to see his rebuttal on this. Well, you see, I had a conversation with someone else, and y'all don't know who that is. It's the superintendent of prisons and jails, and I'm not going to call his name because you Negroes will call him, and and see, so y'all don't know what y'all talking about. It's always stacking these lies up until it just crumbles and falls. And they think about what they're going to say. They think about how they can weather these storms. I mean, look at all the other storms that they weather. And people still giving them money. So, I mean, to expose this lie, it's not going to stop these people from giving money. What's going to stop them is when the shit hits the fan. That's the only thing that's going to stop them. When they finally see that these Negroes, these degenerate liars, these pieces of fucking shit, that won't be there when the shit hits the fan. This is when they will realize, you know what? Now I know. You should have known a long time ago. It shouldn't have to come to that. But sadly, it's going to come to that. It'll have to make these stupid fucking Negroes continue giving money to these people, man. They are making a living off of you, of your ignorance, of your stupidity. Anybody else is trying to do the right thing, you nailed to the cross. You got all this and that to say, and oh, well, it was this and it was that. But these Negroes, you ain't got nothing to say. And all the evidence is laid out before you. And you still can't see it, because you know why? You're closing your eyes and you're closing your ears. You don't want to hear it, and you damn sure don't want to see it. But guess what? When the shit hits the fan, that's when you're going to see. That's when you're going to hear. But by then, it's going to be too late. This is one of many lies that he will tell in the fucking future. He ain't going to stop lying. They grab your attention to grab your money by having you start to respect them by some kind of false hero complexes. I did this and I did that. It has never been proven that they did this or did that, but they tell you that. And then automatically you start respecting them and you start trusting them. Once they got your trust and respect, they can get your money. That's simple then. They can reach in your pocket anytime that they need to. Come on, let's get these donations up because we're trying to get this school up and running. And hey, come on now. $20 ain't going to do it. You trifling ass Negroes, you got to give me $100. We trying to do this for the kids. It's for the kids. You mean to tell me you don't want to do anything for the kids? So you got to give me $100. $20 ain't going to reach our goal. $100 will. So what you going to do? How long have you been giving money already? Where's the school at? Is it up and running yet? How many promises have been made over and over again for years? And how many more promises will be made over and over again for years to come until the shit hits the fan? Watch what happens when there can be no more lies said about this dump that this man keeps arriving at. Watch what happens. The lies are running out, Umar. You are nearing the end. I suggest you get out now, disappear, and never show your face again. Maybe, just maybe, you won't be locked up. Just maybe people won't file charges against you. But if you continue, you're going to continue burying yourself even deeper than what you already are. I can guarantee you that. And there will be charges, and you will land yourself in prison for more than 10 years. I'm telling you that now. You can't survive in prison, Negro. The first day you in there, you would get fucked. You understand? Because you a weak, soft ass nigga, and they will see that shit on your face when you arrive, and they will fuck you. They will take your motherfucking booty, man. And I'm fucking serious as hell. I'm not fucking joking around, man. I'm telling you, they will take your fucking butt. If you don't want that to happen, get the fuck out now. You want to test the waters? I'm telling you, they're gonna fuck you. They're gonna fuck you.
Booty was more important than food. Food for me is fuck. It was more I'm sorry. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water. I like booty.
Johnson went on to tell our crew how he used to satisfy his sexual desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s. When he
And
was
Fleece Johnson just got out too, man.
security was more lax.
When I see one and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, come here. I say, I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is and it was always yes.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation of inmates. They might be asking for trouble from old timers.
You know, they got this thing.
Sumter, South Carolina. This is one of many locations that the Air Force has chosen to house one of their bases. I've been there maybe a handful of times for private reasons. But on July the 8th, I can tell you the reason that I'm going to be there, because Umar Johnson has stated that he is going to be there. I'm going to use this opportunity to stand face to face with him, not with violence on my mind, but with questions that I want him to answer. Questions that he should have answered a long time ago. Questions that you should have asked him yourselves. This video shit and Facebook and social media, that just doesn't cut it. So when you have an opportunity to stand face to face with these people, then you take it. Again, not with violence on your mind. The only thing that will be on my mind is him answering these important questions. And I'm going to videotape it. I'm going to make sure that this is recorded so that you can witness the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time, once and for all, to make sure that each and every one of you know who the bad guys are and who the good guys are. You have to learn to distinguish between the bad guy and the good guy. You should have already known how to do this. We should be well beyond the stage of unity. It's like we can't get past stage one. We can't get past level one for some reason. These people have infiltrated our society and took advantage of this society also belonging to them. That's the advantage that they had. This is why they were able to get money out of your pockets in the first place. Because if they never belonged to this society, you wouldn't have given them a dime, and you know it, and most of all, they know it. I'm telling you right now, what Umar Johnson, Jermaine Shoemake, Tariq Nasheed, Marcus Sanders, Tommy Sotomayor, Thomas Harris, what these three boys have did alone is enough to shame our whole society for a lifetime. They have shamed each and every one of us by taking our money, having us believe that they would use this money to better our society. When the few found out that this simply wasn't true, we dedicated ourselves to warning everybody else. This is 2018, and there are way too many people that's still giving money to these three boys. I don't call them men because men take care of themselves. They don't depend on anyone else. Their dependency on these people is sickening to me. And I'll tell you something else. It's about to run out. It's about to run out. I'm telling you, the game is almost finished. And I hope that they have another plan in mind, because this hustle is dying out. I'm telling you, this hustle is about to come to an end. This is why people like Tariq Nasheed is trying to find other ways of making money through these apps and through, different means, other sources of income, because he understands that this main source of income for him right now is about to not exist. And he is going to be in trouble because of people like me that has been warning people for years now. I wish that I was never deceived like so many of us were. So many years that went by that I was unaware. And now that I'm aware, I feel like time has ran out. You understand? I feel like there isn't enough time to warn everyone. Because you have a lot of naysayers out there that just simply won't believe that these three people are wrong. These three in their minds can do no wrong, can do no harm. They will continue to give them money. They will continue to support them. And for what? Because they are playing a game. It's called the YouTube game. I'll represent this person. No. I represent that person. Just like being in a game. No, I'm with the Latin Kings. No. I'm with the Bloods. No, I'm with the Crips. When you think about it, what is the fucking point of being in a gang in the first place? The same people that's in the Blood gang are your same brothers that's in the Crip gang. So you have to understand that we all are in this boat that's very rocky right now. And it's rocky because it's trying to warn us and let us be aware that a storm is coming for all of us. It doesn't matter if you're in the Bloods or the Crips or whatever, because guess what? The powers that be, they don't give a shit. Their main focus is to take us out. They want us dead. That's exactly what they want. They want us broke. I told you what they would do. They would start with the most powerful that exist inside our society and break them down like a fucking shotgun, piece by piece by piece. They already did it to Bill Cosby, and now they're focusing on who? Lord have mercy. I don't even have to call his name, Morgan Freeman. Now, what makes you think that Morgan Freeman raped somebody? Now, I'm not saying that one of these men can do no wrong or one of these women can do no wrong. But, it's just suspicious to me that these so-called ladies would wait all these years, would wait until 2018 to say, hey, you know what? I remember something that happened 50 years ago. I was raped. And now I want to bring it before a court. And now I want $2 or $3 million because I'm broke, by the way, also, too. Now I want justice now. I didn't want justice when it happened, not even 10 years after it happened, not even 20 years after it happened. But now I want justice after 40, 50, 60 years. Yeah, I want justice now. I find that very suspicious. I'm telling you, if you don't see what's going on, then you are blind. They're letting you know also that, you know what? any one of you that we want to break down, take their money and turn into nothing, we can do it at random by choice. They're still wanting you to understand that they are the masters and we are still on that fucking plantation picking cotton and obeying everything that they tell us. This whole world is a fucking plantation. I'm telling you. See, they psyched you out. They made you believe that, hey, let's take away the chains. Let's take away the physical plantations that they could actually see. And let's just turn this whole world into a plantation. They can't leave the world. So as long as we have them within the boundaries of this world, of planet Earth, we control them. And that's exactly the decision that they came to. They psyched us out. They made us believe that we were free, but we were never free. We aren't free at all. And if you don't understand that, you're blind. You need to play catch up so that you can get the full understanding of what's going on and why it's going on. That's the most important, why it's going on. I feel, taking this thing all the way back to the beginning, I feel that they hate us so much because we are God's chosen. Now, I'm not going to get into religion right now because, I could make 5, 6, 7 videos straight and still wouldn't finish talking about this. Also, I don't want to take the focus away from what this video is really about. This video is about me confronting Umar Johnson, Jermaine Shoemake. And I will call him Jermaine Shoemake. I will not call him Umar Johnson when I'm standing face to face, when I'm looking at him in the eyes. And I want him to answer these very important questions that should have been asked years ago. And if he decides that he wants to catch an attitude and he don't want to answer these questions, it's going to be recorded. It's going to be recorded so that his own people that follow him get to witness him trying to walk away from answering these important questions. And maybe then they will understand and realize that this man is indeed a fraud and realize that it's all about the money for him. He's trying to make a living off of this, ladies and gentlemen. He's depending on you and your pockets. He could care less about change. If things would change, that would mean that we wouldn't need him. We wouldn't need Tariq Nasheed. We wouldn't need Tommy Sotomayor. They wouldn't have anything to talk about. So therefore, they couldn't expect anybody to give them any money. For what reason? We wouldn't need them to talk about the bad things. There would be no bad things. Things would be better. This is why, and I know it sounds very sickening, but it's the truth. This is why they hope that the bad things continue to happen. Notice every bad thing that happens, they create a video about it. They make money off of it. This is why they monetize their videos. You mean to tell me that you're claiming to be against the very people that hand you money every month? That's a big old contradiction, Jermaine Shoemake. That's a big old contradiction, Tariq Nasheed. That's a big old contradiction, Tommy Sotomayor. You claim to be against these people, but yet you happily receive these checks that are sent to you on or after the 15th of each month. You signed up for it to allow these ads to be played on your own material, ads owned by the very people that you claim to be against. You talk about these people all the time. You call them white supremacists, and then at the same time, you accept money from them. Get the fuck out of here, man. See, I see it, and I'm making sure that everybody else sees it. And this is why they hate me. This is why they don't like me. Because I'm interrupting their con game. I'm warning people, stop having them depend on you. Allow them to depend on themselves or starve. Don't you be the reason that they don't starve. You have to take care of you and yours. Forget about taking care of Jermaine Shoemake, Marcus Sanders, and Thomas Harris. It's going to come a day, and this may come sooner than you think. It's going to come a day when it's all said and done, when they can't grab another penny from any one of you ever again. There's going to be some sad situations for these little boys. I don't call them men because men take care of themselves. They can depend on themselves. They can make ways for themselves. They don't have to depend on people out here. These are called men. You're a little boy when you have to depend on somebody else to buy the necessities that you need, to buy some of the things that you want. Huh? You have to depend on somebody else for that? You have to con somebody? You have to lie to somebody? Because that's exactly what they do. Jermaine Shoemake has been screaming about a fucking school for the longest. Now he wants you to believe that this school is about to be realized. Get the fuck out of here, man. Stop. The only thing that he's doing is preparing you to yet again give more money toward this thing. He has completely ran out of money. This is why he can't afford a plane ticket to go to Johannesburg, to Africa. And he's depending on them to get up the money to help him to get over there. And he tried to play it off by saying, well, this is charity and I'm not going to charge for the lecture, but I will charge for the round trip ticket. Get the fuck out of here. If you're not charging, then you won't charge for that neither. If you really care, you would spend your own money and go over there and say what you got to say. If it's important enough, you would want them to hear it. Any means necessary. So you're going to stop your message because of a fucking round trip plane ticket? Get the fuck out of here, man. You're a fraud. That's exactly what you are. And I'm going to tell you to your face, July the 8th in South Carolina.
It's as biggest bastard you ever gonna meet.
Right. Well, that's right. See, what they don't understand in the Supreme Court, the first 57 Supreme Court justices were slave owners. Did you know that?
No, sir.
You got it now, brothers. First 57 were slave owners, and the other 6 or 7, about another 6 or 7, have been white racists. That's why right now you got a Supreme Court sitting there with 9 people on it. What they're telling you is that justice in America for black folk can only be seen through the eyes of whites. You can't see it otherwise. That's why you got 9 people on the Supreme Court. You got 9 people. You got 9 whites there. One pretending he's trying to be black.
Clarence
Thomas. but none of them take up any issues for black folk. Let's go to the lower level, the federal courts. I know I'm running past my time.
Now you good?
Man, go ahead, brother.
Okay.
You good?
Okay. Let's go to the federal courts. Now, since Trump has been in office, he's put in about 40-some federal judges. Okay.
No more than that.
You know how many's got?
That's 160.
Okay, I don't know where I've been keeping track. Now, think about that. I've been giving you all a lot of dates. The Constitution, 1789. Remember that? Up from 1789 all the way up to 1948. The United States, know how many federal judges they appointed during that period? 1,400 federal judges between 1789 and 1948. Why did I say 1948? That was the first time they appointed a black to a federal judgeship. All the federal judges were whites. Now, 1948. Now, between 1948 and up to about 1990, or 1980 is the late point. At that point, they put in about another 30. They